Okay, hi. It's gonna be like probably my first video. It's Ethan Fox. I'm a music producer. And today I'm just gonna show like my little process for starting a new song. So I have I have an idea of the melody I want. Not really sure what instrument I want yet, but I've opened Context. I had a whole selection of instruments here. This is actually a song based off of lyrics I wrote one morning, like literally when I was late to work. Uh, Sorry, I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of drama on the side end here. So the melody I want is gonna go 1 5 6 5 6 1 5 6 5 4, and then like a 4/5 kind of well, the key is those. I'll just play it. Something like that. So I don't want to do it on guitar though. It could just be a could be a Juno. I'm gonna try a Juno real quick. I know these are such way different instruments, but this might actually work if I do like piano. Yeah. Okay, so I might want to be a 7 5 7. So I want that to be a regular one. Go back down. Okay, cool. So we're gonna record that real quick. 1 2 3. Yeah, I already screwed it up. Is this the right tempo? Honestly, I don't want to check this out because I just opened it and. Of course, whenever I'm recording, I can never actually play it right. Also, there's just freaking chords all over the place, and they're wrapped all around my foot pedal, so I keep missing it. Okay, delete this. Let's try that one more time. 3 4. Nope. Okay, let's play it one time without recording. So my issue is I keep playing it really short. I want it to be held out. Cool. I might not want that bottom note to replay, so I'm going to quantize this real quick. That sounds fine, actually. That sounds fine. So then I'm already going to just bounce this. And then I'll edit it in post. So I'm going to just call this pi I know. It's not pi I know. Perfect. Whoa. Okay, it doesn't like the noise. So actually, I don't like that noise either. So I'm glad it caught that for me. It's gonna be better like this. I just can't hear the noise because I got the mic monitoring. So pi I know, and I make sure to bounce so that I bypass effects and plugins. So if there's any effects and plugins on this that I want to keep, but I don't want them affecting like how the audio gets bounced, like when it converts this to audio, it'll bypass them. And then also it does not include volume pan automation. So like if this fader was down, it would bounce and the blurbs would be much smaller. But if this fader is down and I have this unclicked, it'll just ignore the fader and just do what the input gain already is. Same with this fader knob or this pan. It's not a fader, it's a pan knob. If it's panned all the way to the left, it'll just ignore that and it will give me this center signal, and then I can pan it like after the fact. So Pino, cool. Now we've got that in as a MIDI file. or an audio file. This is the MIDI. It looks a little bit uneven. I'm not sure why. So I know, you know, I kind of want this slower. So I know I keep going back on this, but I do want this to be slower now that I think about it. I'm like trying to think the lyrics in my head, and I'll share the lyrics with you guys later when I start to record them. I want this to sound a lot like this song by Jonas Brothers and Marshmello. I forget exactly what it's called. It's called like "Love Me" something. So this is better. It's a little slower. Pi I no. Bouncing I want it to. Cool. We'll just make a new track. We'll delete this one. Okay. A little slower. And now we can start editing it to sound more like how we want it. I know I want a high cut. Low pass. And I want it to be a little wider. It's already very wide, but I want it to be a little wider. So I did learn a new technique for widening something today, and it's literally just to copy it. I'm making a fake delay here, and then paste it to another track, and then just pan them both. Doesn't sound much different to me. Let's try doing 3 tracks, and then we'll center this one. Copy, paste it here. See how it sounds regular? Let's see how these sound. It does sound a little wider. So I'm going to try one more technique, and that's to take this and put a stereo delay on it. Which is, I mean, essentially the same thing. Because I'm going to put the mix to 100%. And then, actually, I already have a preset here, Widener bus. Because I use it on my Widener buses. But let's see how this sounds. I think I like that. We'll see how that sounds compared to this. Yeah, I like that. And you know, this is a simpler way, anyways. It's just one track, and I'm sure I could bounce those tracks to be like one track, whatever. But for now, just this is good. Oh, I can delete this old MIDI. I might not delete this because I might need this if I want to change the chord progression. But for now, we have this. We're just going to copy that a couple times. So, I know I want this to have a little underlying guitar that's like dum 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 dum. I can maybe do that. I'm not gonna try to do that acoustically right now or electrically. I'm not gonna do it like manually. I'm gonna just pull up a guitar plugin that I think will work for that. For now, I might do something different. Like later in the mix. If I want something a little more human. Contact AES. But right now, I'm just gonna have a guitar. I want this little underlying like doom 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 thing going. Boom. But so that's gonna be Mint. I usually use Electric Mint for stuff like that, and I'll just scroll through here, find something that's like muted. It's gonna take forever to load, unfortunately. Okay, now it's loaded. So let's just check what this one sounds like first. It's not so loaded. I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. Let's see if they got like a rock one in here. I accidentally pressed that. Rock. Alternative. Let's see what this sounds like. So I don't want that. Oh, stop. I don't want that specific, but that's the unmuted version. The muted one might sound better. Oops, didn't mean to press that one. So we're gonna. That sounds alright. Let's go to the settings of doubling. It's already doubling. I had to sneeze. One more. Oh. I don't like that one. I want one that's like a maybe like a DI. Is there a DI in here? Maybe it's like just a specific like bass thing. Let me scroll, dang it. That might work. I'm just literally gonna keep that there. Open a new track and try to see if I can find a different one. Whoa, yeah. Kontakt does not like loading its own plugins. Come on. These are very intensive, I guess. So we're gonna keep scrolling. We're at 27. I like this one. That might work. Yeah, I like that. I wish it was like less muted. Can I look? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try that. Boom, 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 boom. I am in the wrong. Why did I end up playing in the wrong key? Dun. That didn't sound the greatest. It's because the input has a little bit of input delay, so it's not easy to play in time when there's input delay. But so I'm gonna have to go into this and select all. I'm gonna make these all have the same velocity, fixed velocity, and then I'm gonna obviously have to turn it down. Okay, I enjoy that. That sounds better. It might sound better if I play it on a real guitar, but for now, that'll do. I do want to bounce this so I can get it in time, because it's clearly not. We'll call this muted electric. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, and then just loop that. I don't like looping like that. I like to just copy and paste. Yeah, that doesn't sound consistent at all. I don't like that. It's fine though. It'll work for what we're using it for right now. So now I want a pretty like rock solid kick or kit going on here. So I'm gonna have to open up Splice. See what we got in here. If we got some good kicks in here. I want something a little more grungy. I have yet to listen to my reference track, so it's kind of my own fault if it doesn't end up super great, but I like how much air that has on it. I want if I do use this, I want a really really tight snare. Look at the snares real quick. I like this one, but we're gonna keep looking. I like that one too. Okay, we're gonna try both of these. So kick's gonna just go 4 on the floor. Maybe we can change it up later if we feel the need to, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just Control C all this. There's this weird high end of that I don't appreciate. What if I cut it down? Yeah, what the hell? Cut that shit. Ew. What if I try, I'm gonna try Transient Master. I'm gonna try 2 things. First, I'm gonna try the Transient Master and just put, that's better. Let's try the NS1 noise suppressor. This doesn't do anything. Doesn't make it any different. I'm gonna put something on this too to make it better. I'm gonna try first sidechain compressing it to the kick, but then I'm gonna try just a 1 knob pumper. First I'm gonna do this. Try the same thing with this one. I can't tell if they're ducking back as much as I'd like them to or not yet. It sounds like there's like a hi-hat being played at the same. There's like a lot of high end there. Yeah, I like this better. This is good. I'm gonna try to see how this snare sounds. Command C. We'll do both at the same time. I don't know why I did it like that. see how this other one sounds. I have a feeling I won't quite know till I have the hi-hat in there. I'm going to have a hi-hat, very basic. We got to find a good one, though, first. But I might even use both snares. Have it go, you know, just have like one on all of the second beats and then one on just the last beat. So, gotta find a good hat for this. I want it to be acoustic. I feel like I've already used this hat on something else. I don't really like using the same hats twice all the time. It feels I don't know, cheap. I'm gonna save that one. It's gonna be an acoustic hat. I should have specified acoustic in the. I've used that one though. There's nothing wrong with using the same sound twice. I don't know. It feels cheap to me sometimes. I can't tell if it's acoustic. It says acoustic. I do want something more tight. Let's see that this works. Damn it. I'll just drag it in there for now. Wow, that is a long audio file. Let's see what else I can look at here. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, definitely. Okay, we're going to try this one first. So, what I normally like to do is copy it. Give me a second here, sorry. So there's not too much sound there at the end, so it won't sound terrible if we do this. And then I'll take the second one and I will just gain tool it and maybe like 5 dB. Maybe more than that, like 10 dB. Usually I'll just put on a whole new track, but we're gonna do this for this one. Yep, perfect. Then take that and just. And it's got a lot of its own reverb, which is good. But we're gonna add these all to a reverb bus at the end, so they all blend together. But it's nice and tight, in my opinion. So we might do it like this. See? Yeah, that adds a lot of flavor to it. So, and I'll put these all on a track together. Okay, track stack, summing track stack. Call this kit. Then I could choose to put a compressor on them. I don't really know how good the default ones are. I'll call it classic drums. See what this sounds like. So I just had to take a moment to bob my head there. It's kind of fire. So those other compressors look. I still need the bass guitar in there, but it already sounds pretty groovy. So for now, I'm gonna keep that compressor, and I'm gonna put on some reverb. Normally I'd set it to a bus. I should just do that. I'm gonna just do that. I'll do the hard work. Yeah. Send this to a bus. We'll call it bus 2. And we're gonna name it. We gotta name it, or else we're gonna lose it later. And we'll call this one Kit Verb. That's Vern. Kit Verb. All right, Kit Verb. We're gonna have just a Valhalla room. You can usually get some pretty good drum ones in here. I usually just literally just go to the second one over, medium ambience. Oh no, actually I don't do that. Usually You know, I think there was a time that I used the plate one. I'll look at the plate real quick. Valhalla plate. There was one of these default ones that was just like drum room that I appreciated. Let's try Valhalla vintage verb. It might be on here. Yep, drum air, and they've got small drum room as well. So let's try the small drum room one. So let's just listen to the drums. That's neat. Let's see what this drum air sounds like. I think I like that one better. So this hat is still kind of loud. Where's my fade tool? Here it is. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think I like that. There's just something about it. I don't like all the air there. Maybe I could put a transient master on this one as well. Maybe. And try that real quick. You know what? I don't know why I'm trying to make it super clean, because I want it really washy. Yeah, I really want it really washy, so I don't know why it was even, because I'm trying to like keep in mind, like, I really love tight, clean things when it comes to music, but also like I forget how making it wash can give it a really good like genre to it. So instead of doing what I was doing, I'm gonna go to my XNL Audio drum shaper, see what I can do with this, make it a little more drawn out. Yeah, love that. And even this too, I'm gonna add some verb to. Actually, I'll make a bus. So bus, wow, I did not think that would change it so much. That was so much better. I think I might put a one knob pumper on this. We're gonna check how that looks. Waves, one knob pumper. Love this plugin. I found this one from Charlie Puth. I love it a lot. I want verb for both of these. I might just send them to the same bus. Uh-oh. Okay, redo. I had this one selected. I wasn't supposed to. Same with this one. I might just put the one knob pumper. All right. So before we get much further, I'm going to take all of these. Actually, I'm going to take these two, put them to the bottom. And then I'm going to put them in the track stack. I try not to do this for too long, but just folder stack, just to keep them in case I need them for later. I'll usually call this just MIDI information or MIDI. And I would normally just color it red. But that was when I was keeping it on tracks. Now I've started deleting it like when I get far enough. But I'll leave that down there. Leave that down there. What is this? This is the other guitar we had. We don't care about that anymore. So, what is this? That's the guitar we started with. Sorry, I'm getting my bearings. So, we got these two instruments. We're going to put them in a track stack. Create track stack. It's going to be a summing track stack. And then we'll call this instrumental. This would go in a track stack as well. With other percussions like claps, because this is just the kit. But when I add like claps, snaps, any other perk, I'll put it in a percussion folder. But right now it's just kit, so that's fine. Instrumental, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. Instead of putting a 1-knob pumper on both of these, we're just gonna put it on the instrumental. And then, since this is not too loud on its own, and this kick doesn't need to be any louder, this kit doesn't need to be louder, I'm going to turn the kit down because it's already ducking back to make room for it. And see, we've already got a really good mix going here because this kind of occupies you, like, because I added a little high there, occupies a lot of that. Not really at that high space, but like it makes up for a lot of it, whereas this already has that high cut, low pass going on. So I'm gonna add a bass now. I just gotta think of like what kind of melody I want for this bass though, is the only issue I'm having. Also, do I want it to be a contact bass or do I want it to be a Trillium bass? I'm gonna try one of the contact basses. I never use these. And they do sound really good. I could use one of them. Probably the DI one. Let me take a look real quick. Not everything popping up, huh? Scarby. Let's try the Scarby. I like that. I like that. I messed up already. I can improvise so well, but when it actually comes to recording, it's ridiculous. Love that. Oh, that's so good. That's gonna be a 32. Da, 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 da. So, I don't know what kind of presets this has. Is this it? This might be the preset. Yeah. FX. Okay, I guess they got. Whatever. It's fine. I'll just edit it by hand. So right now, first what we're gonna do, I'm gonna add. This is my normal sauce that I put on the bass guitar. Actually, it might be a preset. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna bounce this. Bass guitar. Yeah, oh, that's pretty. That's pretty looking. Drag this down to the MIDI now. Under the instrumental. Okay, here we go. Pretty sure that I have a preset for basses in here somewhere. Instrument presets, bass preset. Yep. So that it's literally just a compressor, bass in front. It's like the preset, and then it's literally the preset that you open up CLA bass in. But I might even widen that bass. They don't like it when you do this, but. That's gonna sound really cool with the. So I think for the beginning of the song, I might just have that going, and this I'll add in the chorus. That's so nice. That's so nice. And this has got to be two bars here. Need my scissors. I'm gonna cut this bass real quick. Cool. I want to look at that MIDI real quick because it sounds like there's a note wrong there. No, it's there. Yeah, it's in the right thing. So this is like the verse right here. The verse. So do I want to start off a song like this? No, not really. I do want a sort of intro for this. What kind of intro would I want for this? So here's where I might actually be able to open my reference track, and that is that one song by Jonas Brothers, Marshmello. Let me take a look at that real quick, because I don't even remember what that song is. Marshmello. Also, one of my references for this is Instant Crush by Daft Punk, but come on, man. So that's the intro to that. Try not to copy it too much. So, yeah, I might just be able to start like that, honestly. I want to like for probably like at least a measure beforehand. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, I know what I'll do. It'll be this. Yeah. I didn't even mean to leave that last hi-hat out, but I like it. So, but right here, what I'm gonna do, this is not allowed to do. Do I want it to be low or high? It doesn't matter. I think I want a high pass, low cut. So I'd start it around here. Oh, I'll leave it there for now. But I'll go into automation. Go to the EQ, and that would be my low. See, I don't know why people call it pass, because it's not called pass in here. I get why. I've never used that terminology. I finished watching The Art of Mixing today, so. But that is my low cut frequency. See, right now it's at 0, or as low as it can be. Probably 20, I think, as lowest as it can be. And we're gonna keep it there. And then right here we're gonna put a dot here for 20. And then probably here is where we're gonna want it at probably up here. 3,000. Let's see how that sounds real quick. I'll get rid of these, come on. Nope, that's too high. I'm gonna try lowering these. 1,000 something. unfortunately, that verb is sticking out like a sore thumb. So we gotta freaking kit verb. We gotta take this. I think it's like that. Now we can look at it on the screen, and we're just gonna. You know what? I didn't actually have to do that. Can I undo that? Yeah, I can just put the send to like 0. Main send kit verb. Yeah, put it to 0, and then I'll put it to maximum when it's here. So. Oh wait. Oh, I can just. Oh, it's just muted. Okay, that's cool then. But that send is 0. Oh, these snares are going to a different. That makes sense. Okay, this is my fault. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with the snares. I'm putting a brain fire. Send, mute. Yeah. No, on my cursor, please. Thank you. Should be muted like that. Nope, it's not. No, yeah, muted. Perfect. I'll do the same thing here. All right, let's see how this sounds now. Yeah. Okay, all right. That's the intro. Wake up in the morning. Okay, so now we can get to some of the vocals. Whoa, forgot I can't monitor that. Wow, some of the vocals. So right now I'm gonna record just the verse. So I'm late to work because I had a bad hookup, sipping on my mango smoothie when I look up to the blue sky, wondering how I get by without your good mornings and good nights. So I'm just gonna record that right now. Let's take a whack at it. I'm late. Oh no, it's not a pickup. I'm late to work 'cause I had a bad hookup, sipping on my mango smoothie when I look up to the blue sky, wondering how I get by. So I'm late to work. That's a problem. That's a problem. See, so I guess I can't actually record and produce at the same time. It's something to do with the way that OBS and UAD are set up, and I can't get it fixed to save my life. But I guess we can't record vocals. Unfortunate. That's fine though. I'll just continue the instrumental. That's lame though. I usually get a lot of ideas from the. Okay, can you do the instrumental? I want doom boom, doom boom. That's toms. I want toms. Doom boom, doom boom, doom boom. That's exactly what I want. It'll just do doom doom, doom doom, doom doom. No, I think I'll do something. Can I get like a? Yeah, that's literally like sound right on my head. Fade tool, fade that thing out. Yeah. I want this to probably go back to the low cut real quick. I'm gonna maybe not. Maybe not. Just trying to think of creative things to add like a transition to this. So actually, this is what I'm gonna want for when it goes into the chorus, but I'm realizing that it needs another verse, or I need another eight bars for this verse. So whoa, not the whole damn thing. Jesus Christ. Such a weird, convoluted way to do it, but yeah, I like that. Okay, so here's how the verse is gonna sound. I want to cut this part. I want a riser. That'll work. I don't really picky with risers, so. Then it's gonna go to chorus. Chorus is literally just gonna be the same thing. But I'm definitely gonna take off the I believe it's a high cut. Yeah, take off the high cut. Not sure why it's not like perfectly on there. I don't appreciate that. That's weird. Is it on there now? Did I screw up the automation? Yeah. That's very odd. Cool. I want to crash. I've stopped sort of guiding through everything and sort of gotten to this very creative mood. So that feels like too much. I like that because we are looking for something really wash, not totally acoustic. As everything else has been acoustic. I do like this though. It's something new. So now it's time to introduce a new instrument. I'm thinking a piano. I normally just do a stock piano. Maybe it's gonna be heavily edited, very washy. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up Spectrasonics Keyscape. See how this sounds. Not a huge fan of that. Let's try the Electric Grand, Yamaha CP70, I think it's called. Yep, CP70. So we are gonna do this CP70. And yeah, we're just gonna use the dry one. What's the amp sound like? I'll use the dry one. Dry one sounds like it's gonna be the best. So if only I could record it properly. Also, this is recording up here. It shouldn't be. Let's okay, cool. Dun dun dun. Boom. Take a look, listen to this real quick. 16 should be good. Yeah. I want to layer that, I think, with a Rhodes, with like probably like a Lush Rhodes. Copy and paste. Here for now, but right now I just want to widen this. We're gonna use the vocal waves, vocal CLA vocals. This is gonna give it some weight. I'm getting an idea for a synthesizer. Maybe another crash. Another crash halfway through. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, we're gonna do a riser too. Man, I'm just layering the crap up here. My favorite thing in this one right here. Oh, it's so good. And I basically put it on there perfectly almost. I want it to go. I want it to cut. This will make so much sense in a second. Yeah, I like that. So here, let's listen from this. All right, this. I just realized this is all verse. I don't even have a freaking pre-chorus here, but it's fine. This is the chorus right here. This is the chorus. It just works. It's so good. It's so pretty. Man, I've had to been working for almost an hour now. I think I'm done for today. Honestly, real quick, let's just bounce this. Bypass everything. We'll call this Yamaha CP70. Get those both in here. Yeah, and see, we're gonna have to cut it here. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And drag this down here. Then MIDI. Where's my MIDI? Oh, I've lost it. That's why. MIDI to the bottom. This I can just delete. I'll just remake that if I really feel like I need to. But yeah, this. So I'm gonna play it from beginning to end, and this is sort of the beginning of my idea for this song, and it's pretty good so far. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna mute my monitor. I think that's very neat. This is more part of the verse, so I am gonna have to like drag this over, make the pre-chorus, continue working on it. But this is a great start. And yeah, that's my whole process. Everything here is audio. It's so I guess my last thing I would do here is take all of these kick instrument or percussive instrument. Oh, sorry, I actually highlighted stuff that wasn't percussion. This is though. Take all of these, color them yellow, and then like I said, put them all into a stack. That didn't seem to work. All right, what's going on here? That's okay. I'll just put these in a stack. And then drag this kit into it. Perfect. In this stack, we will name percussion. Then we will highlight all of this, and color it by track. Color regions by track. Perfect. All yellow. This is all green. This is already done. Close these. And then the last thing, take these. These are going to go into an FX track. So we're going to do a create track stack. Summing FX. And then we will color these purple. This purple should do. Yep. And then do the same thing with these color regions by track. Perfect. So this is how the track looks so far. Pretty cut and dry. Got our kit here. And I'll go in here eventually and name these, kick. We got our snare, hi-hats, stuff like that. Just to get rid of these names, make it a little more easier when I'm side chaining. Whoa, why does that work? Whatever. Okay. And then this track is going. I have a name for this. I gotta figure that name out. Ha! Song's called Bad Sex. So we're gonna go in here. File, project set, project management, rename. This one's called Bad Sex. And the chorus is like something like "Bad sex reminds you of good sex," something like that. So it's a neat little concept. Track is saved. All right, thank you very much for watching. I'll probably do another video on this tomorrow. So perfect.